নমস্কার, আমি অভিজিৎ চ্যাটার্জি আপনাদের সবাইকে আরও একবার সুস্বাগতম আমার ইউটিউব চ্যানেলের একটি সম্পূর্ণ নতুন ভিডিও। আজকে আরও একটা ওনারশিপ রিভিউ ভিডিও নিয়ে হাজির হয়েছি আপনাদের সামনে। আর কোন গাড়ির ওনারশিপ রিভিউ হতে চলেছে সেটা আপনারা দেখতেই পাচ্ছেন। সো উইদাউট ওয়েস্টিং ফর দ্য টাইম আমি সোজাসুজি চলে আসবো কন্টেন্টে। আই উইল কল নবেন্দুদা ইন দ্য সেম ফ্রেম হু ইজ ওনিং দিস মোটরসাইকেল। নবেন্দুদা, প্লিজ। Oh, very welcome.
Hello,
I welcome Nabendu in
Happy New Year.
Thank you so much. Same to you. So that way, Nabendu, what are the likes? What do you like about this motorcycle? You are owning this. So what are the things that you like in particular about this motorcycle? I'll be starting off with this first question.
The first thing is look.
Okay.
Second is feel about the weight and the overall, volume and obviously the stability of the bike when you drive, even at a very high speed also.
Okay.
So I have tried others also, many like 1000 RR bikes.
Okay.
But overall the weight and the volume ratio and the kind of, stability this bike gives and the feel.
Yeah.
Especially in first gear, second gear.
Very torquey, very
that's very, very, different from any other bike in liter class bike.
Okay. Okay.
So it's like that. So I'm very happy with Busa. Given an option, maybe when I have to change, I'll rather go for a new generation, though this is Gen 2.
Okay. So
maybe I'll go for a
So you will be
Gen
sticking
3.
to Busa.
Busa only because of the feel what I get, I don't get it in any other bike.
Definitely. So, Nabendu, তুমি যদি আমাদের বলো about the make, model and variant of this particular motorcycle.
See, since beginning there is not much changes in Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3.
Right.
Except little bit of, this fairing loop
cosmetic
and cosmetic changes.
Right.
Rest, the overall things are more or less same.
Achha.
And if I talk about the pricing also remaining the same.
Yeah.
So the Busa, like us, they are mostly going for Busa only.
Right.
Once they are used to
Once
it.
they are used to it.
Though I am not a very old time super biker.
Okay.
But yes, I started with smaller versions and then once I thought let me graduate to a higher version, then only I...
It was very good to climb the ladder.
Basically, this was my dream always.
Okay.
And I wanted to own this color, this sticker.
Achha.
So I waited for almost 6-7 months. So this is a pre-owned one.
Okay.
Which
তুমি
I
কত
have
সালে
taken.
কিনেছো এটা?
I took it around 4 years back.
আর এটা
This is basically a 2013 end model.
13 end model.
So this is a Gen 2.
Gen 2.
So not much changes in all the generation, but the current generation, everybody is saying they don't have the same torque and the same feel during the launch.
Okay.
After that, maybe it will catch the same speed and things like that.
Okay.
So that feel is still better in this.
Okay.
But the only disadvantage is this doesn't have a ABS.
Right.
So that is I wanted to upgrade to a ABS one.
Okay. But
So Gen 3.
that is fine. When you are a pro biker, you can manage without ABS as well.
Yeah, but because of the weight, it is little risky. Honestly, because
at
these
high
days,
speed, stability becomes a concern.
See,
Right.
See, at 150, 200, brake doesn't work.
Definitely.
But still, the mental satisfaction and ABS these days are much more improvised. So those are much more dependable.
Definitely.
So that way, that is the only difference.
আচ্ছা নবেন্দু দা, দেখো সবাই আমরা যখন বাইক কিনি, we speak about the likes, আমরা কোন জিনিসগুলো পছন্দ দেখে কিনেছি, we selected like that. তো আজকে কিনে তুমি 4 বছর ধরে এই বুজাটা চালাচ্ছ।
কারেক্ট।
কিছু নেগেটিভস কি এখনো অবধি
আমার মনে হয় একমাত্র এই ABS এর ফিলটা ছাড়া
আচ্ছা
there is no other negative and like I use it maybe 10 days once I take it out
আচ্ছা
either for a city ride or a small on Kona.
আচ্ছা
So that way if I have to tell you there is nothing negative.
Okay.
And the feel what it was 4 years back till today because it's very well maintained.
Wow, that's
so
great.
There is no difference. I tried other bikes also. It is little difficult to maneuver because of the weight.
Right.
Otherwise, no complaint at all.
Great.
And a different feel.
Great. And what is the mileage that you get from this vehicle?
It's around 8.
8.
City 8, maybe out of city 9. But not more than that.
Not more than that. But again, when you are keeping a bike like this,
nobody is bothered.
Nobody is bothered about the...
And people normally don't take it out every day.
Right.
Once when you are, little comfortable, maybe a Sunday ride or something that sort of.
Definitely.
Depending on your time and comfort level, we used to take it out. At times, like I take it out on 15 days also once. It's like that. And I believe whoever is having, they are not riding it every day.
Right.
Because this is not a city where you can really cherish your superbike rides and things like that.
Right. And what about the maintenance cost of this motorcycle?
Maintenance cost is not very high.
Okay.
I can say Complete servicing, including I have a BMC filter, which you don't need to change.
Right.
So one time, you just need to clean and put
Performance filter full.
Performance filter full. Apart from that, it's annually once you can use just 12, 13, maximum 15,000.
Okay.
Brake pads, if you have to change, then it is another 10 to 15,000.
Okay. That is manageable for a person
that
who
is
keeps
manageable.
a motorcycle like
It
this.
is very, very reasonable. It's very reasonable. And since it is not a regular usage, so once in a year you just need to go for a service. So it's very, very negligible.
Right. তুমি at a stretch কত চালিয়েছো মোটরসাইকেলটা on মানে long rides মানে কত দূর করেছো?
From here to Bardhaman.
Here to Bardhaman around 60-65 kilometers.
Around 70-75 kilometers.
Oh, here to Bardhaman. I was thinking যেহেতু I stay at Bandel. I stay in Bandel, so that way আমাদের ওখান থেকে it is 60-65 kilometers.
So this is around 80-85 kilometers.
80 more than that. 100,
close to 100.
Okay. So 100 কিলোমিটার চালানোর পরে did you come across any discomfort মনে হয়েছে যে পিঠে ব্যথা হয়েছে?
No, not exactly.
This has got a different posture.
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
See, that discomfort is there when you are in city ride. Because continuously you have to clutch, brake, and you need to, go through the potholes and things like that.
Right.
Otherwise, on a highway, it's absolutely comfortable. You won't get a fatigue for 2 hours also continuously if you ride.
Definitely.
Don't get a fatigue.
Definitely.
Because it's very stable, very aerodynamic.
Right. And you can see that, that Nabendu is sharing his own feelings about this motorcycle, wherein he is pretty much asserting the fact যে আমাদের একটা নোশন আছে হয়তো হেভি স্পোর্টস বাইকে গেলে হয়তো একটা ফ্যাটিগ একটা টায়ার্ডনেস ওভার টাইম ডেভেলপ করে কিন্তু Nabendu is making the fact clear that সেরকম কিন্তু কিছু হয় না for a motorcycle of this category.
One more very important thing during city ride, why we get a fatigue, because normally our entire body weight, because of the sitting position and the posture, it is on our hand. So at times it gets numb, your palm and all.
Yeah.
But when you are on a highway, and whether it is on a medium speed or on a high speed, because of the wind blast on you, you get very, very comfortable, and then you are not leaning on your bike, and you won't get that kind of fatigue.
The
so
drag pushes you. The drag pushes you, and the entire weight is not on the wrist.
Not on the wrist, and you are very comfortable.
Very comfortable, right? So again, that makes superbike different from other bikes in general. So I believe this is
when you are on a highway, then there is no fatigue at all. You can comfortably ride it for a very long time.
Yeah.
But yes, city ride definitely, because it's a high-speed bike every time, braking, and then again our road conditions are not that conducive for this kind of bikes.
Right.
So it will give you a lot of pain in a city ride.
So Nabendu, you are riding in the city, kintu tumi fully geared up. Why is this so?
There are basically two reasons. One is once you wear a gear, then your comfort level and your confidence level gets increased.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's why since beginning, whenever I moved to a super bike, I bought a very good quality gear and I have been using it.
Okay.
And I suggest also, whether we are at a slow speed or at a high speed, since it is a super bike, so for safety, everybody I suggest should have at least the basic gears.
Right.
If not 100%, but at least 80%. So that gives you a lot of, safety.
Definitely. So,
and this gives a lot of confidence also. When I'm on a highway or on a city, and if I'm trying to, little bit drag wherever there is a, empty space, still that confidence you get.
Right.
Because the boot helps you for the gear shifting.
Definitely.
And once you put your legs on a city ride, so it gives you a very good grip. Accordingly, similarly, your, jacket and the trouser, like anytime if you fall or you skid, it will help you.
Right. So you can understand.
So my suggestion is, whoever is riding a super bike, for a safety, concern,
right,
you should always use the basic gears at least. If not, maybe the very expensive one. Though I'm using all the very good quality stuff, but still, if everybody cannot afford, but still they should have the basic gears.
Basic gears, right? That is the very reason why I asked this question to you, because through this video I want to make
even on a super bike, if people will fall also, they will get much more,
less
bad effect than a normal bike. So if you are having gears, then
gears are a must. Helmet porte hobe, gears rakhte hobe for super bikes, and not only for super bikes, but in general for each and every bike. Whenever you get out on the road, it is pretty much advisable to wear proper gears, because if any mishap takes place, then you will be safe, or the injuries that can happen will be less. So I'll keep this video crisp and short, and I'll be ending the review video here. I believe you have got enough points or enough reviews about this motorcycle. One who is wanting to buy a busa has got enough points from Nabendu. He has tried his level best to help you out. Jodi apnara kinte chan, obosshoi you can go for it by watching this video. সো আজকের জন্য এই অবধি, আবার কখনো দেখা হবে আপনাদের সঙ্গে ইউটিউবে আর একটা কোনো ওনারশিপ রিভিউ ভিডিও বা সাধারণ ইন জেনারেল অটোমোবাইল রিলেটেড ভিডিও। তো আজকের জন্য বাই।
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Pleasure having you in the